Sometimes when we hear the term quick fire, it turns into a medium quick fire. Today is truly a quick fire. We've stabilized our Kamado Joe Classic 3 at 450 degrees, and we're caveman styling it, going directly on the charcoal and blistering these gorgeous Shishito peppers. Yeah, so let's get into one of my favorite shareable appetizers. Here we go. So because this is such a quick fire, we're gonna have to make our sauce before we put the peppers on. Everything happens
It takes like seconds, right?
Well, that's the idea, right? Whenever you're trying to blister the skin on a pepper, whether you're making a chili relleno or something like that, you don't want to break down the cellular structure of the actual pepper. We want that Italian word al dente, or to the tooth. We want a slight bite. And if you just overcook it on a low to medium heat, you're destroying all the nutrient value that comes with these peppers as well. So these are super fun, but it's going to happen really quick. Let's go ahead and make our aioli. First thing, we're going to start with mayonnaise. Now do me a favor in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're a Duke's fan or a Hellman's fan. I'm 1000%
Duke's all the way.
Duke's all the way.
Yeah.
So we've got a little Duke's here. I'm not gonna say Duke's mayonnaise because that's redundant. We've got some we got some Duke's here. And then we're gonna go in with a new product that I found called Fatale Mustard. It's a Chili Slinger Barbecue Spicy Fatale Mustard. We're gonna go in with a little bit more acidity with some red wine vinegar. And then every true aioli needs a little chopped garlic in there. Make sure you are using fresh chopped garlic and not that stuff that's in the liquid that's in acetic acid that tastes absolutely nothing like garlic. If you have that, throw it out. Do yourself a favor and throw it out, okay? Let's go in with a little fresh cracked pepper, ooh la la, and then just a touch more salt to amplify all those flavors. Whip it around, and you've got yourself an aioli. And you know the main difference between an aioli and a flavored mayonnaise, right?
$6.
$3 on the menu. $3 on the menu. And if you don't like how loose it is, you can tighten it up with a little bit more Duke's. But I like this because we're not putting it in a squirt bottle, and there's an ease of drizzling this sauce over those peppers.
Drizzleable.
Yeah, the drizzle.
Drizzleable.
And as always, we give it a taste and make sure we don't want to alter our flavor profile or viscosity. Bangarang.
Yeah.
Bangarang.
Yeah,
Rufio.
That was good.
Yeah, a little more black pepper.
I was almost banging.
Yeah. Well, you know, the sweetness snuck up on me, and so I'm gonna balance that with a little bit of heat. Beautiful. All right, now let's look at our grill setup. It's quick fire, I told you. And I've got a nice, very small amount of charcoal here, right? This is almost like you've already cooked your meal, the meat is resting, and now we're going to do the side or the appetizer. Now, I don't want all this ash in my food, so I'm gonna use my ash tool and knock around and make a nice bed of charcoal. See how that works? And then we're getting a nice bed of hot coals to lay those Shishitos on.
I love it when you do this.
Yeah, it's so fun. What I'm not gonna do is what I see happening all the time online where people cook caveman. They put oil on their vegetables. We're not oiling our vegetables, okay? All that does is create even more fat content to coat your tongue so you don't get the natural sweetness. That popping is the skin starting to blister. Smell that aroma? It's like being in Texas and the hatch chili's going on, you know? What I'm looking for is to make sure that the Shishito peppers are not stacked. Almost like you're sauteing mushrooms in a pan. It's only gonna work well if they have 100% connectivity between the peppers.
Smells amazing,
yeah.
too.
Well, yeah, it's like I said, the hatch chili, when you walk it into somewhere, so they're roasting these peppers, there's an earthiness, there's a sweetness, there's this umami that just fills the air, and that snap, crackle, and pop that is caramelizing, reducing those residual sugars, bringing out those true bold flavors of the Shishito. This is what I want. But we got to get it out because I can see.
That was fast.
Yeah, snap, crackle, pop, let's go. Stunner. Couldn't have been any more simple, and all that's left to do is to get this sauce on there.
Wow.
And that is it. Yeah. Easy peasy, aioli squeezy. So I'm just gonna kind of use a light hand and just go right over the top.
Oh, come on.
It's a less is more scenario.
Wow.
And that's us. Don't you dare do any more. That's it.
I wouldn't want that sauce any thicker.
No, it's gonna sit there and look how it's holding up. It's not just dropping right down. There's an even coating, and as you get down to the bottom, there'll be some on the plate that you can swoop and go right there. But that is spectacular. Simple things done perfectly win every time. I could just snack on those all day long. This is the new edamame, you know what I mean? The key to this is high heat blistering temperature, right? We want to get those big bold flavors from that caramelization and that char, but we need to keep the structural integrity of the pepper itself so it has some bite to it. If we cook it too much, it's gonna be too much char, or it's just gonna be limp and falling apart. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants that, right? Folks, if you enjoyed this cook as much as we enjoy cooking it for you, do me a favor, do all the things. Share, like, leave us a comment. We love reading those, responding back. And as always, from our backyard to yours, cheers and happy grilling.